You know what's really funny? Ultra stops at nothing. Ultra stopped. Today we look at the latest and greatest from OnePlus. It's not actually the greatest per se because the Pro still exists, but it is at least the latest. All over the box is Ultra, and we have no idea why. So this is actually the reviewer's packaging. It's not quite what you would get if you were to purchase this phone yourself. I don't know if they were trying to take a jab at Samsung, maybe? There's nothing else about this phone that they advertise as Ultra. It's not the OnePlus 8T Ultra. It's just the OnePlus 8T. Now this is pretty fancy packaging. It's like soft touch everything. Feels so nice. Full disclosure, I did actually open this before. Ooh, reviewer's guide. Good thing there's a knife right here.
You're not allowed to use the knife, Jake.
No knives.
You have to use a pen.
A pen? What are the odds I can open this with a light bulb? Ah! I did it! Yes, inside the phone. This is the OnePlus 8T. No, this is a book. I guess these are the important things about this phone. A, 120 hertz screen. B, warp charge 65. Video done. Oh man, this is just like, OnePlus is really happy with themselves. Okay, so again, this is the reviewer's packaging, so we do have a few things that you will not receive unless I guess you buy it separately. They got their fancy warp charge specific case. Here we have the Sandstone bumper case in cyan. Ooh, it's actually, that feels nice. Let's get to the phone. That's what you people are here for anyways. Ooh, wow, that's a big box for a smartphone. It's almost like a watch box. Oh, come on, slide faster. Oh, god damn it. More propaganda. Dang it, OnePlus. Got a quick start guide. What is this?
SIM card removal.
Oh, but what is under here? The OnePlus 8T is more than a phone. It's a challenge. I think we'll leave it at that. I don't know what this is. What's that SAR value? Apparently the SAR values are only collected by the FCC to make sure that cell phones do not exceed the FCC's maximum permissible exposure levels. So it's the highest SAR value? Safety information. There's nothing in here we need. Ooh, we got some stickers. Okay, and here is the phone. Oh. Wow. Okay, so there's definitely some differences here right off the bat. We'll get into those in a sec. What else is in the box here? We've got the typical OnePlus cable. So this is actually a special cable, sort of. It's got to support what is in this box down here, the Warp Charge 65 brick. And this is really the important part of the OnePlus 8T, at least according to OnePlus. This charger supposedly can charge the OnePlus 8T to 58% in just 15 minutes and 100% in 39 minutes. If you really hate your battery,
Yeah.
would not recommend using this all the time. 10 volts at 6.5 amps, that's their 65 watt warp charging. That's a lot of both. I would be concerned that this phone would get pretty freaking hot. Maybe we'll plug it in to see. OnePlus. But before we get into the phone, I need to tell you about our sponsor, Manscaped. Manscaped is a brand dedicated to below-the-waist grooming and hygiene that's safe, simple, and effective. That means you can only expect the best from their products, made from the best materials to give you the best grooming experience possible. And guess what? Their products aren't just for men. Their Lawnmower 3.0 body trimmer is a perfect gift for a girlfriend or wife in your life. Go to manscaped.com/circuit for 20% off and free international shipping on your order. So right off the bat, of course, the 120 hertz. Buttery smooth. So like its predecessor, the OnePlus 8, this is still a 6.5-inch OLED. We actually have a little bit lower screen to body ratio, I think because the side bezels are a little bit more pronounced. We have less of a top bezel this time. It feels more balanced. It looks like it's framed nicely because of the bezels, and we still have that same pinhole camera. For the 8T in either color, this is their aquamarine green. There's also lunar silver. With 12 gigs of RAM and 256 gigs of storage, you're looking at $749 US. That's pretty pricey for a phone. Like this is, but is it? I guess maybe not. David, like what's
New standards these days are like.
that's pretty cheap actually. For a flagship phone, I think you're spending $1,000 usually. So I guess it is under that. On the outside, aside from the screen having slightly different bezel layout, it's mostly the same on the front. We have the same buttons on the side. You got the mute switch, you got your same power button and volume on the other side. The only big change we're gonna see here is the cameras. Now in previous OnePlus phones, you'd see the cameras sort of in the middle, which it's kind of a dated look, but finally they've switched over to a more modern status quo left justified camera. There is some changes to the camera this time. We actually have laser autofocus. As for the sensors in the camera, we're still using the same Sony 48 megapixel main shooter. We have a 16 megapixel ultra wide that's actually a few degrees wider, which is nice. For the macro lens, we've gone from 2 megapixels to 5, and they've actually included a monochrome sensor, which I think is just OnePlus's nomenclature for depth sensor. In terms of feel, this phone feels really nice in the hand. It's weighted beautifully, maybe a little bit top bias, which is fine. Nobody saw that. One thing I didn't mention actually is the front camera. Hey David, smile. We got our macro and then ultra wide. I find that ultra wide cameras always look so weird. Yeah, the distortion fixing is never that great. Okay, let's move on. Back to the internals of the phone this time. We have the same Snapdragon 865 processor, the same RAM layout. You can either get 8 or 12 gigs. For storage, depending on region availability, you're looking at 128 or 256, although this time it's UFS 3.1 rather than 3.0, so maybe that'll be a little bit faster. We of course have the Warp Charge 65 that I mentioned earlier, and there's some changes to the battery to accommodate that sort of charging. So rather than a traditional single cell battery like you'd see in most smartphones, this one actually has 2 discrete cells, and supposedly they can each handle 30 watts of charging at the same time, which is pretty impressive. Now, to keep this thing from blowing up, unlike the Note 7, Samsung, maybe that's a dead meme at this point. We should probably stop beating that corpse. They've actually integrated 12 discrete temperature sensors throughout the phone. I don't know how many temperature sensors a usual phone has. I'm guessing it's probably at least a couple, so maybe they've added a few more, but they say it should be good, and with the new heat dissipation system that they've integrated, supposedly it should stay cool even while you're using it and charging with Warp Charge 65, so I think I should actually plug it in and try that. Hey, it's 69%, what?
Nice.
Oh, damn it, it's 70 already. Wow, that's fast. I wonder if we can watch this go up again. 71, wow, look at that. That's so crazy. This battery will not last very long if you keep using this. Let's try out the fingerprint sensor here. Oh, that's pretty quick.
It's really
It's so similar. I'm gonna say maybe the OnePlus One a little bit, but when you're getting this fast anyways, it doesn't even matter.
at a fraction of the cost.
At a fraction of the cost. It's probably 40% cheaper than that phone. Now there's one thing I wanted to check inside the settings here. Aha! This is the first OnePlus phone to have an always-on ambient display. This is pretty slow to the party. This feature will be disabled below 5%. Okay, lock the phone. Look at that. One thing we didn't mention is, like other OnePlus phones, same with the OnePlus 8 and the OnePlus 8 Pro, there's no expandable storage. But I think if you're getting the 256, that's probably plenty for most people. If you're a power user, you're probably going for a more expensive phone anyways, so I guess leave that up to you guys. We're gonna plug the phone back in just to see if it actually gets hot, because we wanted to try that. We got our Warp Charge going, 76%. For speakers, it looks like we do have an earpiece speaker here. Hopefully that works as stereo. And then on the bottom, it's not front facing, but it's downward firing, and hopefully they work together.
And the brand new Xbox Series X. Yes,
Yep.
my friends.
Okay, so it's definitely using both speakers for stereo audio. Sounds kind of tingy.
After all, one
I mean,
of
we
the
are
main
listening to
selling
Linus's
points
voice,
of the Xbox
so-
Series X doesn't.
It's hard to say. For the price difference here, I think they're both pretty good. You're not gonna be stressing about the speakers on this phone. They're pretty good. So we've been warp charging for 5 minutes probably at least now. It doesn't even feel warm at all. If you told me this was charging, like you handed me 2 phones and one was charging and one was not, and told me to pick which one it was, I probably wouldn't be able to tell you. I bet you if I plugged the Note 20 Ultra in right now, it would get hot like immediately. Okay, let's leave it for a minute or two here and see what happens. We left it for a few more minutes. It's now at 88%. It's like ice cold, dude. If I told you this phone was charging at 65 watts, would you believe me?
No, it's not charging. It's off.
It's
It
literally,
feels like it's doing its thing.
it's not doing anything.
No,
What do you mean?
that's amazing.
It's like cold. Like it's actually
It's not cold, but it's.
I mean, the
neutral.
ambient temperature in here is like 18 degrees or whatever.
Your hand will probably warm it up faster.
Well, that's why I tried to leave it for a bit, is it was starting to feel warm and I was pretty sure it was my hand. That's crazy. So I guess if charging while staying completely ambient temperature is on your list of things for a phone, maybe the OnePlus 8T is for you. You're probably gonna wanna wait for the next generation. I always feel like the T-series devices from OnePlus are kind of a tease. You never get the same software support as the previous gen. Like, they're gonna treat this like a OnePlus 8 in terms of updates, probably. It's nice. The screen feels good. It's fast. So I guess if you like the latest and greatest from OnePlus, this could be the phone for you. Can I throw it now?
Yep. Go on.
Catch it, Jono.
No.
No.
You can just like.
There's a bed over there.